want to know what it tastes like compared to the one yesterday. This is supposed to be the original recipe. How far did you say it is?
I think it's like about 4 miles, 6.5 kilometres.
4 miles, 6.5 kilometers.
There's loads of like,
Quarter past 11. We're on our way to Chatsworth House.
so in the end we should get to like a Bull Cross farm.
We're going to get cooked. No shades. Oh my god! Wow! A lot of them. Just look at this. Look at this rolling hills, this countryside. The altitude here is only what, like 200, 250?
Top of that hill is about 280 metres.
Ah, there it is. Can you see Chatsworth House? Hello. Just looking at the camera. Look at this. These houses all look very old. If you look at the one on the left, how quaint is that? This is my kind of house. We have living in there. How cute is this house? Yeah.
Like it feels like it's squished in.
These are, I guess, the past ancestors. I know, right?
I can feel like a super little kid.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
I'm not even that tall.
Oh my god, look at this. This is so cool. This is probably my favourite so far.
Hey, look, we're coming up quite fast.
Wow, look at this. That's stunning. We can go down here. You know when we visited Hampton Court,
Yeah.
we didn't go into the maze. That would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Does that count as a walk?